Hi everybody, I am Jason, that is Brett, and on this episode of Brett's Brick Builds Classic Edition, we have another kit from 1984. I didn't mean to do 1984 twice in a row, but Brett said it was okay. And that's how we wound up. So from 1984, we have kit number 6686, Backhoe. So just kind of factual, it's a backhoe. We do have, get my note out of there, my note out of the year, and just my little written off of what it was called and what year it came out. But we have original instructions in pretty good shape. They're not perfect, and I can tell this kit's been played with because there's some discoloration, but the reason I got it is this little, the backhoe-y part, for some reason it's kind of hard to find. And also the wider front scooper, which you'll see, also a little hard to find. I don't know if it's wider, it's a little longer than the usual one, or the other ones we've seen many times. So, any thoughts on this one, Brett? Yeah, they've been doing a lot of construction by us. That might have been why. Maybe a subliminal thing of let's build the backhoe. So let's go ahead and build the backhoe. Got all of our wow, we're having trouble with the words tonight. I know, they're really, I wish there was an excuse. No, but the real thing we're trying to find here is the instructions. And what I was trying to say was we've also got all of our alternative builds here. And I think my face is operating properly now. Yes, thank you. Thank you for that, Brett. As I said, the instructions are complete. They're original. We've got a pretty good stain right there. Looks like somebody spilled something on them, but it's okay. We'll move along. We got original instructions with just some minor discoloration on them. That's okay with us. We got our storage bag we will set over there. Very first thing we will do, as is tradition and per instructions, we will put our minifigure together. And he is in good shape. He also has the rare blue hard hat. Almost all the hard hats were red at the time. He's got a blue one, so he is styling. Get our little displayer here. You folks at home can take a look at him. Kind of the standard Lego figure at the time. He's got the workman's outfit on, the double pocket chest deal. He's got his collar. He's got his blue. He's just blue all the way through. Got the blue pants, blue torso, blue hat, and just the traditional of the time period Lego smiley face. So he is of his time, as they say. He will go over there and watch us work on further on the build. And this is one I bought. It was only missing one piece. It was missing one 1x4 plate. So I said I can dig up one of those just around the house or temporarily liberate from another kit to make that happen. So we should have a good complete build here. These older kits, I still enjoy these older kits for their, not just, let's say, the simplicity, but for the number of progressions made per step. You guys can pop together there for me, will you? This is one of them where you're pushing on it and you're a little nervous. There we go. Wow, that was, I don't picture a little kid being able to push that together like I just did. That was the amount of force. I got marks on my fingers from the amount of force that I was pressing into those things. These other two, that one went right together. Apparently them other two didn't get along or something. So what are we doing here? We got the two going into the, I think it's 2 into the 3. I don't think it really matters. I'm just that kind of person that kind of particular about stuff like that sometimes. So I want them both to be the same on both sides. So we got that one, it's the 2. going into there, so we have our solid piece there. As I drop it, and those two, there's going to be the outriggers, I assume, for when they spin around and do the backhoeing portion of the hoeing. I don't know if I said that properly or not. I think that's one of those phrasing kind of things, as Archer would say. Got a rear fender. And we have, as my stomach growls, apologies. And we're kind of working some 1x2s here and making the operator's cabin. I'll put that one there since it just did not want to go where I wanted to put it, and I don't want to kind of ramifications and repercussions later from where it didn't go quite where I wanted it to. So we'll continue on. We'll let that piece be here rather than there. I'm easy that way. I'm easy that way as long as we get there in the end. Had one supervisor like that. The one place I worked at he was like, I don't care. As long as everything's done at the end, I don't really care how you guys get there, as long as nobody gets hurt and we're not breaking any OSHA rules. And I had another guy at one place, man, everything had to be done in the order, even though it took longer to do it that way. Never get a straight answer why. I think it was just the power of saying it has to be done that way. But that's a whole, we're getting off on another tangent. Sorry, Brett. Yes. We'll stay calm. Okay, so we've got our headlights going on here. It's got headlights in case you want to do some backhoeing in the dark, I guess. So, 2 headlights on. Then we have this black 2x3 plate going over like the engine portion. The old case of, not saying it's Caterpillar, even though we all know by the coloring it's a Caterpillar, and even the engine coloring and placement looks like very Caterpillar. Okay, so we got a sub-assembly here. Got this piece, and I've never seen one of these. I'll show it to you in a second here when I get this together. There we are. It's one of the wheel type, you know what I want to say, 5th wheel type pieces. But it's got the hingy thing out the side where it can go to this guy here. But I can't say I've ever seen one of those before. That sound was my ankle cracking as I sat back down. Just notice I put that on upside down for where it should be. Now we are corrected. Ankle is cracked. That's where it needs to go. 2x3 plate there. We have these 2 blue guys going out the side, which I think is supposed to represent like the controls for the backhoe part. Go on with this. Then this whole situation goes right there. Here, make sure we're still online with our steps. Square rear windows going out the back for the backhoe. More going on here for the front, like our hood going on there. 1x1 plates. There. And we are going on with our scooper. I think this is going to pop on there at the front. That has good clutch on it too. It's not like just flopping down there. The whole mechanism is nice and stout. Strong leg bull. Brake lights, which are ingeniously just built in right at the back of the the vehicle. Front windshield. Front. Oddly enough, front windshield at the front. Make note of that. Okay, got our roof piece. Car. On our 1x4. The last 1x4. Now we have these guys. And we're going to put together the rest of the bucket here. So that one's in place. It's there. This one goes on top, facing downward, so I don't make the mistake I made earlier. Just get these to pop together now. Kind of a repeat of our earlier. There we are. Fingers are all beat up, my apologies. Go there, it sticks out, and it has the last 1x4, and that is going to go onto the back here. Then we'll be all set. Here. Up, back, downward. And again, all good clutch on those pieces still. We have 1x3 going up the front. We have the warning signs like you're in a construction zone. There. We have barrier. Oh, I see. That's pretty nifty. So that can go there. Go ahead and put that on there. They can roll up to the scene. These guys go up here. Not bad, not bad. Just take them off when they get there. Go ahead and put our wheels on. I'm doing one thing, it's me being picky. I noticed I had the 1x3 one set forward there, then it should have been, should be there like that. One set of studs forward to where they should have been. All up there. And then we have our 6 square cubes. You can come along and scoop up out of the way there. Cat hair stuck on the thing. Let's go ahead and we'll put our operator in. Open our roof. Operator in. Sit there. He is all set. So we have, go ahead and dump these out so I don't dump it when I'm showing them to the camera. But let me get the camera close here so you folks can see what we got going on. We have the 2 signs and that one's a bit faded. That's how I figure it's been played with. So they'd roll up on the scene and set their signs out. Signage out. Caution, move over to that lane. Then we have our barrier. Same with the barrier. Set that there. Then we have the rear scoop. Move side to side. Any way a real one would move, and there, scoop them up. We have the, I'm going to set this down here. Show the outriggers. It doesn't, for real, they would usually pop the wheels up off the ground. So it's going to set there. And then the front also has good scooping capability. Nice and good clutch, nice and stiff there, so it's not just flapping all around. And there's our driver in there, ready to go. So, Brett, you were fairly quiet during that build. You didn't have much to add? Yeah, just from the lost sleep of the... Oh, the construction is also at nighttime. So they are working on the road behind us at nighttime still. And beginning to wear a bit on us here as far as sleep deprivation. I can tell why it's a... excuse me. Tell why it's an effective deterrent in questioning, let's say. So, from 1984... Still a fun build, still went together nicely, had all the pieces once we sorted that out. Kit number 6686, Backhoe. And anything to add, Brett? No, other than just you're tired. I get it. I am Jason, that is Brett. You could go ahead and throw us a like and subscribe, we'd really appreciate it. Help the channel grow, help us get to where, as Brett and I have said, we don't have plans to rule the world. We have no plans on, you know, Mr. Beast level YouTubing. Just enough that we can get where we can kind of pay for our builds as they come. So we have them set up and we can just, you know, build off of them. Again, with the older kits, as we can search them out, just, I guess you'd say, just get to where the channel pays for itself. So that's what we're looking for. So like and subscribe really helps us. So hit us up with one of those if you could. In the meantime, that's what we have for you this week. Come on back next week. We'll have another classic kit build for you. And we'll see you soon. Bye.